being recorded in the various operational theaters within the 6 geopolitical zones of the country. In the past 2 weeks, both kinetic and non-kinetic operations were conducted in the various theater of operations, with significant results recorded. The brief will therefore cover operational activities of the Armed Forces of Nigeria and other security agencies conducted in addressing the various security challenges across the country within the period 20th April to 4th May 2023, starting from the northeast zone of the country. Troops of the Joint Task Force Operation Hadankai in the northeast zone of the country have sustained and continue to dominate the joint area of operations. Operational activities were conducted in villages, forests, mountains, and cities of Goza, Bama, Biu, Kukawa, Mongunu, Marte, Damboa, Moba, and Kwanduga local government areas of Borno State. Operational activities were also conducted in Michigan and Madagali local government areas of Adamawa State, as well as Damaturu local government area of Yobe State. Several raids, fighting patrols, and ambush operations were carried out to curb the activities of terrorists and other criminal elements within the joint areas of operation. Notably, on 20th April 2023, troops on fighting patrol to Sahib Hudu in Goza local government area of Borno State encountered Boko Haram and Islamic State of West African Province terrorists who used their families as human shield to escape. Troops, however, arrested 5 terrorists and rescued 121 civilians, comprising of 27 children and 49 females, including 2 Chibok schoolgirls who are on Syria 2 and 103 of the list. Troops recovered 1 motorcycles, 3 bicycles, 3 mobile phones, 21 new wristwatch, and other sundry items, as well as the sum of 4,800 naira only. On the same day, troops conducted clearance operations to Boko Haram and Islamic State of West African Province terrorist enclave within Sambisa Forest in Bama local government area of Borno State and made contact with the terrorists. Following a fierce firefight, troops neutralized a Boko Haram terrorist commander and 9 other terrorists. Troops recovered 1 QC-88 anti-aircraft gun, 1 QC-88 barrel, 1 submachine gun, 2 AK-47 rifles, 1 locally made double-barrel gun, 1 locally made shotgun, 2 den guns, 51 rounds of 7.7mm ammunition, and 5 motorcycles. Also, on 21st April 2023, troops conducted further exploitation operations precisely at Ukuba in Sambisa Forest area within Bama local government area of Borno State, where troops neutralized 2 terrorists and captured 1 high-profile Boko Haram and Islamic State of West African Province commander. Troops thereafter exploited the general area and discovered and deactivated 4 improvised explosive devices and recovered 3 AK-47 rifle, 8 AK-47 rifle magazine, 1 pump-action gun, 2 yellow bucket vehicle, 1 damaged Camel MRAP, several AK-47 rifle spare parts, 4 rounds of 7.62mm special ammunition, 1 den gun, 48 assorted bullets, and the sum of 6,700 naira only, among other items. Also, between 20th to 24th April 2023, troops while on several search operations within Biu, Kwanduga, Bama, and Moba local government areas of Borno State apprehended 8 Boko Haram and Islamic State of West African Province terrorist logistics suppliers and informants. Troops recovered 30 rounds of 7.62mm special ammunition, 14 packs of drugs, packets of cigarettes, torchlights, assorted food items, named ID card, 45,000 CFA, and 50,000 naira only. Equally, on 28 April 2023, based on credible intelligence of Boko Haram and Islamic State of West African province terrorists stockpiling arms at Ukaba within Bama local government area of Borno State, troops conducted clearance operation to the terrorist enclave. During the operations, troops made contact with the terrorists, neutralizing 10 of the terrorists. Troops exploited the general area and recovered 5 AK-47 rifles, 4 Den guns, 4 QJC anti-aircraft gun, 1 gun truck, 1 Deshika-M anti-aircraft gun, 1 SFT-VT anti-aircraft gun, 280 rounds of 7.62mm NATO, 16 refill rounds of 7.62mm NATO, 1 round of 9mm ammunition, several unexploded explosive ordnances used for improvised explosive devices, 2 122mm bombs, 3 120mm bomb, 3 105mm bomb, 2 155mm bomb, and 1 105mm APF SDS bomb. Other items include 33 sniper rifle magazine, 30 AK-47 rifle magazine, 1 SMG magazine, 4 general purpose machine gun extra barrel, 4 AK-47 rifle extra working parts, 5 SZTZ top covers, along several clothing items, several vehicle spare parts, and large quantity of improvised explosive device making materials. Equally, between 29th April and 3rd May 2023, troops carried out clearance operations in villages and forests within Kaga, Damboa, Ngala, and Goza local government areas of Borno State and made contact with the terrorists. Following these encounters, troops neutralized 18 terrorists, arrested 19, and rescued 10 kidnapped victims. Troops thereafter recovered 6 AK-47 rifles loaded with 13 rounds of 7.62mm special ammunition, 9 Den guns, 11 locally made double-barrel guns, 1 Deshika-M anti-aircraft gun, 1 NSVT anti-aircraft gun, 1 QJC anti-aircraft barrel, 6 locally made improvised explosive devices, 1 general purpose machine gun, 10 AK-47 rifle magazine, 2 36 hand grenades, 1 122mm artillery bomb, and 8 metal pressure plates. Other items recovered include 26 rounds of 12.7 by 108mm ammunition, 77 rounds of 7.62 by 51mm ammunition, 27 rounds of 7.62mm special ammunition, 108 rounds of 7.62 by 54mm ammunition, 15 empty cases of 7.62mm special, and 11 empty cases of 155mm ammunition. Cumulatively, within the week in focus, troops within the northeast zone of the country recovered 16 AK-47 rifles, 15 Den guns, 6 QJC-88 anti-aircraft gun, 1 QJC-88 gun barrel, 1 submachine gun, 2 Deshika-M anti-aircraft gun, 2 NSVT anti-aircraft gun, 1 general purpose machine gun, 1 pump action gun, 2 locally made double barrel gun, 1 locally made shotgun, 55 rounds of 12.7mm ammunition, 26 rounds of 12.7 by 108 ammunition, 280 rounds of 7.62mm NATO ammunition, 16 refilled rounds of 7.62mm NATO, 1 round of 9mm ammunition, 74 rounds of 7.62mm special ammunition, 77 rounds of 7.62 by 51mm ammunition, 182 rounds of 7.62 by 54mm ammunition, 15 empty cases of 7.62mm special ammunition, 14 empty cases of 155mm ammunition, 46 assorted bullets, 4 improvised explosive devices, and 48 AK-47 rifle magazine. Other recovered items include 1 submachine gun magazine, 33 sniper rifle magazine, 3 extra general-purpose machine gun barrel, several unexploded explosive ordnances to be used for IED, 7 122mm bombs, 3 120mm bomb, 3 105mm bomb, 2 155mm bomb, 1 105mm APF SDS bomb, 2 36 hand grenades, and 8 metal pressure pump, among other items. Troops equally neutralized 40 terrorists, arrested 25 terrorists, as well as 8 terrorist logistic suppliers. Troops also rescued 131 adopted civilians, while a total of 510 Boko Haram and Islamic State of West African Province terrorists and members of their family, comprising of 54 adult males, 164 adult female, and 292 children, surrendered to troops at different locations within the theater of operations. Apprehended suspects have been handed over to relevant authorities for further action. Equally, the rescued terrorist escapees and members of their families were profiled and given medical attention, while the surrendered terrorists and members of their family are also being profiled for further action. Equally, the air component of Operation Hardenkai conducted several armed reconnaissance missions to terrorist hideouts, enclaves, and camps in support of ground operation. Notably, on 22nd and 27th April, several armed reconnaissance operations were conducted at terrorist enclave at villages within Kwanduga, Bama, Mafa, Meduguri, and Damboa local government areas, as well as Sambisa Forest, all in Borno State. Overhead these locations, which we observed to be active with terrorists scrambling for cover under the vegetation. Consequently, these locations were engaged with bombs and rockets, and the battle damage assessment revealed that several terrorists were neutralized with their logistics and structures destroyed in the air strike. Now to the north-central zone of the country. Troops of the north-central zone of the country have sustained their commitment and resilience in the fight against terrorists and other criminal activities aimed at restoring peace and normalcy to the general area of operation. In furtherance to this, operational activities were conducted at different locations and villages in Benue, Nasarawa, Plateau, Niger State, as well as the FCT. Notably, on 23rd and 24th April 2023, troops of Operation Safe Haven conducted raid operation to suspected bandit hideouts within Nasarawa Igom local government area of Nasarawa State and Iwili village in Otupo local government area of Benue State, and made contact with the terrorists. Following a firefight, troops neutralized 1 terrorist and arrested 9. Troops exploited the camp and recovered 1 AK-47 rifle, 2 locally fabricated rifles, 1 locally made revolver rifle loaded with 7 rounds of 7.62mm special ammunition, 1 den gun, 11 rounds of 7.62mm special, 3 rounds of 7.62mm NATO, 1 AK-47 rifle butt, 4 rounds of 7.62mm special empty case, 4 cartridges, 3 jackknives, 5 cutlasses, 5 motorcycles, 2 mobile phones, and a sum of 1,130,019 naira only. Also, on 24th April 2023, troops conducted fighting patrols to terrorist camp within Umbag, Girip, and Goma local government area of Benue State. Troops encountered terrorists and neutralized 4 of the terrorists, arrested 1, while 3 kidnapped citizens were also rescued. Troops recovered 1 AK-47 rifle, 2 AK-47 rifle magazine, 1 locally fabricated pistol, 1 fabricated wooden dummy gun, 40 rounds of 7.62mm special ammunition, 5 cutlasses, 3 mobile phones, 2 motorcycles, and a sum of 14,625,000 naira only. Consequently, within the period in focus, troops in the north-central zone of the country recovered 2 AK-47 rifles, 2 locally fabricated pistols, 1 locally made revolver rifle, 1 den gun, 1 fabricated wooden dummy gun, 1 AK-47 rifle butt, 2 AK-47 rifle magazine, 58 rounds of 7.62mm special ammunition, 3 rounds of 7.62mm NATO ammunition, 4 cartridges, 3 jackknives, 10 cutlasses, 7 motorcycles, 6 mobile phones, and the sum of 1,144,715 naira only. Troops also neutralized 5 terrorists, arrested 10, and rescued 3 abducted civilians. All recovered items, arrested suspected terrorists, and rescued abducted civilians have been handed over to relevant authorities for further action. Now a look at the northwest zone of the country. The land and air component of Operation Hardened Daji in the northwest zone of the country have sustained offensive operations on terrorist enclaves, camps, and hideouts within the zone. Between 21st to 25th April 2023, troops carried out fighting patrol to villages in Dan Wasugu local government area of Kebbi State, Bundungu, Zurumi, and Maradun local government area of Zamfara State, as well as Faskari local government area of Katsina State and Tangasa local government area of Sokoto State, and made contacts with the terrorists at these various locations. Following a fierce firefight, troops neutralized 14 terrorists, including a notorious terrorist kingpin. Troops also arrested 6 terrorist informants and rescued 4 abducted civilians. Items recovered at these various locations include 4 AK-47 rifle, 1 den gun, 6 AK-47 rifle magazine loaded with 25 rounds of 7.62mm special ammunition, 6 AGL bombs, 3 cutlasses, 1 Bafeng radio, 5 mobile phones, 20 motorcycles, 24 cows, 8 donkeys, 180 sheep, 102 goats, 2 solar panels, and a sum of 6,900 naira only. Equally, on 25th April 2023, troops on search operations arrested a suspected ammunition dealer in Kachia town in Kachia local government area and 2 suspected bandit drug peddler at Wasata village in Birnin-Gwari local government area of Kaduna State. Preliminary investigation revealed that the suspects are notorious suppliers of ammunition and hard drugs to the terrorists. Troops recovered 15 rounds of 7.62mm special ammunition, 8 mobile phones, 105 wraps of substance suspected to be cannabis, 1,032 tablets of tramadol, and a sum of 82,800 naira only. Similarly, on 23rd April 2023, troops intercepted 3 terrorist logistics suppliers with a vehicle and 1 counter truck loaded with 87 bags of rice at Guzami and Mada village in Birnin, Magaji, and Guzo local government area of Zamfara State. Preliminary investigation revealed that the bags of rice belonged to a terrorist kingpin on the watch list of security agents. In another development, troops responded to information on bandit attack at Kelechi village in Bakura local government area of Zamfara State. Troops responded swiftly and pursued the terrorists to Galadima village close to the forest. Following a fierce firefight, troops neutralized 3 terrorists and recovered 1 AK-47 rifle with a magazine loaded with 10 rounds of 7.62mm special ammunition, 8 motorcycles, 151 rustled sheep, 28 camels, and 57 cutlasses. Equally, on 28 April and 1st May 2023, Troops raided terrorist hideout as well as suspected gun runner hideout at Dan Kampani village in Anka local government area of Zamfara state and Wukari town in Wukari local government area of Taraba state. During these operations, troops neutralized 7 terrorists, arrested 24 terrorists, and 2 suspected gun runners. Troops equally recovered 7 AK-47 rifles, 3 general purpose machine gun, 1 den gun, 1 light machine gun, 3 fabricated pistol, 1 AK-47 rifle magazine, 8 AK-47 rifle magazine, 1 PKT magazine, 64 rounds of 7.62mm NATO ammunition, 3 rounds of 9mm ammunition, and 10 motorcycles. Cumulatively, within the week in view, troops in the northwest zone of the country recovered 19 AK-47 rifle, 1 light machine gun, 2 den guns, 3 general purpose machine gun, 3 fabricated pistols, 1 Beretta pistol, 1 locally made revolver pistol, 1 double barrel gun, 8 AK-47 rifle magazine, 1 PKT magazine, 64 rounds of 7.62mm NATO ammunition, 3 rounds of 9mm ammunition, 6 AGL bombs, 50 rounds of 7.62mm special ammunition, 60 cutlasses, 1 Boafeng radio, 2 solar panels, 13 mobile phones, 38 motorcycles, 87 bags of rice, 24 cows, 8 donkeys, 28 camels, 102 goats, 231 sheep, 105 wrapped cannabis, 1,035 tablets of tramadol, and a sum of 89,000 naira only. Troops also neutralized 25 terrorists, arrested 30 terrorist informants, 6 terrorist logistics suppliers, 2 gun runners, and rescued 4 kidnapped victims. All recovered items, arrested suspects, were handed over to relevant authorities for further action. Kidnapped civilians were given medical attention and handed over to relevant authorities for further action. Also, the air component of Operation Hadarin Daji conducted a series of air interdiction operations at terrorist hideouts within Katsina and Zamfara state that inflicted casualties on the terrorists. Notably, on 24th and 26th April 2023, a well-planned and coordinated air operations were conducted at an identified notorious and wanted terrorist enclave within Zurmi local government area of Zamfara state and camps within Batsari local government area of Katsina state. These locations were seen to be active with terrorists and thereby bombarded. And following the airstrikes, feedback revealed that several terrorists were eliminated in the airstrikes. Now to the south-south zone of the country. Troops of the Joint Task Force Operation Delta Safe and other operations in the south-south zone of the country have continued to sustain the war against oil theft, illegal refinery activities, and other criminal activities in the Niger Delta region through aggressive patrols, raid and clear-out operations, among other operational activities. Operations were conducted at the creeks, waterways, high sea towns and cities of Bayelsa, Delta, and River State, respectively, which yielded appreciable results. Precisely on 25th April 2023, following a distress call on a suspected cultist activities at Iyara Road in Warri South local government area of Delta State, troops mobilized to the location and arrested 5 suspected cultists who were in a fight with members of a vigilante group. Troops recovered 2 pistols, 2 knives, 2 machetes, and 1 motorcycles. Additionally, troops conducted fighting patrol to Sassam and Monakiri camp at Boni local government area of River State and made contact with pirates who fled on sighting troops. Troops destroyed their camps and recovered 6 speedboats with 1 90 horsepower engine and 5 40 horsepower engines, as well as 7 generators, 5 pumping machines, and 7 radios. Consequently, troops of Operation Delta Safe in the conduct of Operation Octopus Grip and other operations in the south-south zone of the region discovered and destroyed 41 illegal refining sites, 156 cooking ovens, 189 storage tanks, 12 dugout pits, and 15 wooden boats. Troops also recovered 16 vehicles, 1 tricycle, 1,600,000 liters of crude oil, 13,500 liters of automotive gas oil, and 8,500 liters of premium motor spirit, while 18 suspected economic saboteurs were also arrested. All recovered items and apprehended suspects have been handed over to appropriate authorities for further action. It is worthy to mention that during the period in focus, the sum of 286,277,650 naira were denied oil theft within this period. Also, the air companies of Operation Delta Safe carried out a series of air interdiction and armed reconnaissance missions within the South-South theater of operation that recorded some remarkable results. Notably, between 21st to 27 April 2023, several air interdictions were conducted at the Ogbobo community in Ahoda West local government area and Abasi Waterside in Akuku, Toro local government areas of Rivers State. Some identified illegal refinery sites, illegal tanks and reservoirs loaded with suspected refinery products were seen and bombarded accordingly. The airstrike was observed to have set off an explosion that burned down the storages and reservoirs. Now a look at the southeast zone of the country. Troops of the Joint Task Force Operation Udoka in the southeast zone of the country have sustained the fight against the outlawed indigenous people of Biafra and Eastern Security Network terrorist group aimed at restoring peace and normalcy to the zone. Notably, on 21st April 2023, troops acting on credible intelligence raided the residence of a suspected indigenous people of Biafra and Eastern Security Network criminal member said to be in possession of arms and ammunition at Ihiala town in Ihiala local government area of Anambra State. Troops arrested the suspected criminal and recovered 3 AK-47 rifles, 4 AK-47 magazine, 49 pump-action gun, 6 den gun, 75 rounds of 7.62mm special, and 3,371 live cartridges. On the same day, troops raided the suspected indigenous people of Biafra and Eastern Security Network terrorist camp within Nkanu East local government area and 9 Mile area in Udi local government area of Enugu State and made contact with the terrorists. Following a fierce firefight that ensued, one of the terrorists was neutralized while 7 others were arrested. Troops destroyed their makeshift camp and recovered 2 CCTV cameras, 8 motorcycles, 2 Bofang radio, 1 military jungle hat, 3 mobile phones, substance suspected to be cannabis sativa, 1 knife, 1 hammer, and 1 axe. Consequently, within a week in view, troops in the southeast zone of the country recovered 3 AK-47 rifles, 49 pump-action guns, 6 den guns, 4 AK-47 rifle magazine, 75 rounds of 7.62mm special ammunition, 3,371 live cartridges, 1 knife, 1 axe, and 1 hammer. Other items include 1 military jungle hat, 2 Bofang radios, 2 CCTV cameras, 3 mobile phones, 8 motorcycles, and substance suspected to be cannabis. Troops also neutralized 1 indigenous people of Biafra and Eastern Security Network terrorists and arrested 8. All recovered items, rescued adopted civilians, and apprehended terrorists were handed over to relevant authorities for further action. Finally, to the southwest zone of the country. Troops of Operation Awatse in the southwest zone of the country have continued to clamp down on the activities of criminal elements within the general area of operations. Precisely on 24th April 2023, following a violent clash at the Kare market at Akoko North-East local government area of Ondo State, troops conducted patrols at Olu Kare area of Ikare town, but the criminals fled on sighting troops. Troops searched the general area and recovered 3 locally fabricated double-barrel guns, 1 locally made single-barrel gun, 3 locally made guns, and 5 cartridges. All recovered items were handed over to appropriate authorities for further action. On a final note, I wish to once again convey the Military High Command commendation on the unrelenting effort of troops and other security agents in the various theaters of operations across the country. The media community is also acknowledged for their partnership and continued cooperation with the military and other security agents in our quest to restore peace and security to our dear country. Also, the entire populace is hereby appreciated for the support given to members of the armed forces and other security agencies in the conduct of our various operations across the country, while also urging them to continue to provide prompt and credible information on the activities of terrorists and other criminal elements in their respective areas. Thank you. 29th has been addressed. I know we addressed it equally in the last brief. I don't know whether you are not tired of hearing my ugly voice, and that's why somebody is here asking that question again. But we will not be tired of re-emphasizing on what we have said before, again and again. First of all, as far as internal security operations is concerned, the police still remains the lead agencies. Members of the armed forces of Nigeria and other security agencies are only playing supportive role to the police. And like we will continue to reiterate, we are constantly and steadily on standby to make sure that nothing unwanted or outward behavior, any activity that happens that is detrimental to the peace and security of this nation is addressed promptly and immediately, as well as decisively. May 29th, just like the election came and passed, has come and gone. Like I said, result has been announced and we have a president-elect already. There's a transition committee which is already in place, comprising of all members of the security agencies, ministries and agencies of government, and they are in top form to make sure that that event happens successfully without any hitches. I can assure you it's not every member of the populace that are going to be involved in the activities. It's just going to be some selected and invited people. So I don't see any reason why there should be any problem during the activities. Just like the election has come and gone, and somebody has been announced, the inauguration on 29th of May will come and go, and nothing will happen by the grace of God. So let us be positive in our thinking towards anything that has to do with security in this country. Once you start thinking negatively, you automatically begin to attract negative tendencies towards you. So let us be positive about whatever is happening in this country. We are telling you that we are up and we are not going to relent in our effort to ensure that there's peace and stability across the length and breadth of this country. Some of you have affirmed it by the brief we have given today. A lot of recoveries have been made during these past 2 weeks. A lot of ammunitions, a lot of high caliber ammunition has been recovered, particularly in the north-east side of the country, as well as other parts of the country. So we are going to continue doing our job as deemed necessary. To the question in Kaduna State, yes, whether I like it or not, sentiments will always come up concerning any operations anywhere in the world, particularly when things are not favorable towards your disposition. As it is normal in the military, once such allegations are raised, A board of inquiry is set up and investigations are conducted, and definitely the outcome of the investigation, whatever sanctions, appropriations, or recommendations that we made to those commanders will be done accordingly and promptly also. But we are waiting for the outcome of that inquiry, and once it's done, we'll get back to you on the need-to-know basis. With that, I'll go to my right-hand side of the aisle.